And now the bone-crushing bungee bungle, where a hasty choice in ropes leads you all the way down.
We hope you got a strong stomach. But hey, you did click on the video, and hopefully it wasn't just to complain about the use of dubbed series. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 bloodiest anime. For this list, we're limiting our choices to only series, so films like Ninja Scroll are out. Plus, that's arguably hentai anyway. We're ranking these series by how good they are, as well as how much blood and gore they contain. So these series need to have a good quality to blood ratio.
Guts! Let's get out of here!
Number 10, Genocyber. Kicking off our list is some graphic cyberpunk violence. This OVA series tells different stories centered around the Genocyber, the ultimate biological weapon. The series is notable for its graphic depiction of blood and gore, as it holds nothing back when someone dies with an explosion of blood and entrails. There's also not just violence to people, as Genocyber destroys everything in its path with a fiery vengeance. Stay the hell out of its way. Number 9, Gantz. What happens when you die? Well, if you're in the world of Gantz, you might become an undead big game hunter who's forced to kill aliens in the hopes of earning a second chance at life. The world of Gantz doesn't skip out on the violence and nudity, as the series isn't afraid to maim or kill pretty much any character. In this world, no one is safe. Make sure you stay glued to the screen. Just like the rules of Fight Club, don't talk about Gantz, unless you want your head to explode. Number 8, Dead Man Wonderland.
I need candy!
Because many of the characters in this series have the power to manipulate their blood, you just know things are bound to get messy. The story follows Ganta, a high school student who is sentenced to death at the Dead Man Wonderland prison theme park after he is framed for the murder of his entire class.
Whoa, what the hell?
There, Ganta learns to weaponize his blood to fight in the arena against others with the same power. Blood is continually spilled as these members fight, sometimes to the death, each manipulating their blood in unique and interesting ways.
Let's see what you do with this!
Number 7, Blood Plus. Enter the dark, violent, and action-packed world of vampires. Chiropteran, which are bat-like creatures that feed on human blood and are apparently not vampires because of reasons. We follow pure-blood Chiropteran Saya, who hunts and destroys the monstrous abominations that feed on ordinary people. There's plenty of human death and monster death to keep fans satisfied, and when Saya goes into berserker mode, nobody's safe from her rampages. Number 6, Fist of the North Star. Only the best martial artists can defeat their foes from within, and that's where all the squishy bits are anyway. Set in the near future after a nuclear apocalypse, we explore the story of master martial artist Kenshiro as he struggles to survive in the wasteland.
お前ごときでは俺に勝つことはできん。お前と俺との間には致命的な違いがある。それは欲望、執念だ。
Kenshiro is the master of a deadly martial arts style that allows him to brutally murder his foes via internal vital points.
北斗。のけ。
This amps up the violence even more, causing many enemies to explode as they die with all their juicy internal organs ending up on the outside of their bodies.
お前たちが叶うような北斗神拳ではない。
Number 5. When they cry. Need a twisted psychological horror with plenty of blood and death? Look no further. Telling the story of 7 individuals living in a small rural village, our heroes get wrapped up in a murder mystery that occurs every 4 years.
Fine then, what were you talking about?
It didn't have anything to do with you guys, I promise.
Liar!
While the plot may be confusing as hell, it allows for many of the characters to be tortured and die in the most painful ways possible. Nobody is safe in the show, and the rules of good and evil do not apply, so everyone is fair game, and nothing is considered too over the top.
No! Stop! Please don't do this! No!
Number 4. Berserk. Guts, known as the Black Swordsman, 100-Man Slayer, and the Berserk Knight, is one of the strongest and most formidable swordsmen in anime, and he fights completely without remorse.
Mercy!
In this dark fantasy classic, we follow Guts as he joins the mercenary group, the Band of the Hawk, and helps them battle it out in some of the meatiest fights in anime history. Guts may not be the only mercenary with something to prove, but no man alive can match his ferocity, body count, and flair for over-the-top killing. How does he even lift that massive sword, you ask? It doesn't matter when the results are so spectacular. Number 3. Another.
Are you heading home now? Got a minute?
If you've learned one thing by now, it's that no one of school-going age is safe. The horror series Another follows a cursed classroom and the mysterious deaths of the students who study there. Getting killed off Final Destination style is becoming something that the characters in this series just kinda learn to live with.
You're always done early.
Am I?
This isn't just limited to the students, however, as one of the teachers commits suicide in one of the most spectacular and horrifying death scenes found in anime. Are you not entertained? Number 2. Elfin Lead. Make way for the vector-killing Queen Mew. Sorry, Lucy. Good girl. In this show, we follow the Diclonius Lucy as she escapes from her captivity and attempts to hide herself among normal human beings.
Mew.
And her? She really can't stay here.
Maybe we should have called the police in the first place.
While the things that make this series truly great are its explorations of innocence, human nature, and abuse, the blood is impossible to ignore. If you have any reservations towards mature content, then you might have a hard time seeing past the red, but those that do will find something worth talking about on every level.
Thank you.
Before we bloody up our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
ゾクゾクさ
Number 1. Hellsing Ultimate. You can't have a good vampire story without blood, and Hellsing Ultimate pushes the supernatural violence to the maximum. In this OVA series, we follow the Vampire King Alucard and the rest of the Hellsing organization as they protect England and brutally kill a lot of Nazis. The monsters don't hold back, and neither do Alucard and his prodigy Ceres Victoria, who defend humanity with, shall we say, extreme prejudice. If you're looking for action and blood, or just a phenomenally entertaining and clever series, look no further than Hellsing Ultimate.
Is that really all you had? Such a shame I overestimated you.
Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite super bloody anime?
もう勝負がついた。早く始末されろ。
For more probably violent top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Fun's over.